Hey y'all. Uh, I was going to hop on here and talk about something kind of light. School starts back tomorrow, and our school has done an amazing job at keeping us informed and working on different schedules for the kids so that making it more flexible and much they had time to get prepared this time, which they did a great job before, but really happy that they've put so much work into this. But it's hard to be light. When I got off a conference call tonight, it was actually a continuing education credit. You have to do continuing education like everybody else. And it was for nurse anesthetists, and so there were a bunch of them on there. And they're from all around the country. And you guys, we were talking about COVID-19, and I have not had to intubate, put a breathing tube in anyone with COVID-19. Knock wood. However, I was listening to these women talk tonight, and you guys, it just broke my heart. It's serious. We all know it's serious. We see the death toll out there. My city where I live just got a grade of D. That's not an A+, that's not a B, it's not a C. That is a D for social distancing. And when I read that, it just crushed me. Listening to these women talk tonight, one of them had to go into a patient's room who needed to be intubated. You guys, she said the problem is the patients are alert when they're needing to be ventilated. They're begging to be ventilated because they can't breathe. The woman was breathing 60 times a minute and was saying goodbye to her husband on the phone because she didn't know if she would ever get to see him again. And then they had to intubate her. And they said that immediately these people are going on high settings on ventilators, which may not mean anything to you, but it's not good. And that they're having, they're obviously, you've all heard everything about having to lie them prone on their stomach and everything else. But listening to the women talk tonight about how terrifying it is to see these people, so many of them deteriorating so quickly, just so quickly, like immediately, like that. And that they are in there being exposed, just this close to someone who is potentially going to die from this virus. And then they've got to somehow make it home to their families and try not to potentially infect their families. And we're talking not just people in healthcare, not just us. I'm talking about police officers, people work on, paramedics and EMTs. I'm talking about fire department, people work in your grocery store, people work at your gas station, all the places that are open, the people that are still making food in restaurants for you to come and pick up or for them to drop at your door, UPS, the Postal Service, FedEx, all the places that still do have to go out and make things available for us. If you are out and you are not abiding by the social distancing and you think it's some kind of a joke, I have news for you. I'm really upset right now. Normally I'm really light, and tonight I'm not, because this is life and death for people. And you may think, oh, I'm healthy, it doesn't apply to me. That's bullshit. It applies to everyone. It has killed an infant, it's killed children, it's killing teenagers, and we're finding out now that teenagers are very susceptible to this. And it's spreading. A bunch of kids just went back to Liberty University after spring break, and now, I don't forget how many of them left sick. It's hundreds. Out. Sick. And they're, here they are, coming back from the little petri dish in Florida or wherever the heck they were, and bringing it home to their families. You guys, a lot of these people that are sick and dying from this don't even have pre-existing conditions. Yes, the majority do, but a lot of them do not. They do not. So it's not a joke. Stay away from people. Use the 6-foot rule. Don't get out. To me, groups of 10 is still too big. To me, stay in your place with your people, with your family, whoever you live with, and that's it. That's it. Our family has done it. We're not around anyone else. We're trying to keep everyone here safe and sound, trying to keep my parents safe. I still have to go to work, but I walk through that door, throw everything in the shower, shoes in the garage, and throw everything in the washing machine. She's in the garage and I'm in the shower. And I'm taking precautions when I work, obviously, and where I work is taking serious precautions. But you guys, please, please take this seriously. The rest of us depend on you to do your part. Don't go to the goddamn soccer fields and play. We saw people playing basketball, like a group of 15, 20 of them. And I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Because you're putting the rest of us at risk, because you can be infectious without any symptoms for up to 14 days. And by then, God knows who you infected. So everyone is susceptible to this. No one has immunity. It is serious. It is going to kill a lot, likely millions of people. And we have 24-hour TV. It's not like nobody knows about it. Everyone knows about it. The whole goddamn world knows about it. Please do your part, and please stay away from other people. When you do have to go to the grocery store, wear some plastic gloves, or at the very least wipe down the carts. Stay 6 feet away from people and do your part. I don't want any of you, God willing, none of us will ever have to contract this. But if we do, you guys, you're going to need people to take care of you, and you can't get those people sick either. So please, if you don't do it for yourselves, do it for someone else. Please stay home. Y'all have a good night, and good luck at your virtual school tomorrow.